We're back with some prime time coverage. This is real footage of the Bears today. Let's go. Over the weekend, oh no. There they are, the Bears scuttling into the trees in real time. As we see both, I didn't mean to pull that up too quick. As we see this morning, Roaring Kitty, GME's man, coming out of hibernation here, tweeting this meme, sending the stock apparently soaring and investors very, very pumped. Who's feeling the 2021 vibes? Anybody? Put it in chat. If you're feeling January 2021 right now, I'm feeling it with you. There's definitely some vibes going on right now. We see Pepe hitting all-time highs this morning. Bitcoin reluctant, but making some moves. It's going to be a spicy day. I wasn't going to go live at doctor's appointment, and we have 𝐿𝐴 tomorrow. Speaking at 9:45 East, I was going to take today off, but there is no rest for us. The charts never sleep. Make sure you smash the like and subscribe. We're going to get into some charts and such here. I wanted to pull up this as well, and then we're going to jump into the charts. Bracebridge Capital, now the largest hedge fund shareholder of both 𝐼𝐫 and 𝐈BIT, holding 363 million across spot Bitcoin ETFs. I love it. I love it. Keep buying up the bags. Keep it coming, boys. Oh, look, there we are, right there on Twitter, live. 54 viewers already. Very nice. Settling in. Let's get into the charts here today. Things are looking so good. What a relief. We have had some very boring price action. We've had some kind of disappointing charts, but that all changes today. Let's get going. Trying to put on some music or something here. Do I risk it? Put on good music? Probably get banned. We'll hold off for now. GME opening Monday at $26.50 after closing Friday's trading day under $17.15. To the wick high, 118% on GME. Currently down from that high earlier this morning from $38. Already a 24% retracement down to the $29 level. I don't know if you guys have GME, if you're apes. I guess we're all apes here. But there's definitely some things we need to kind of like address here. So in 2021, we did see GME rocket. Let's see if I can even get this on the chart here. Let's get that. There we go. GME rocketed in 2021. Let's go back. We got some TA up on that chart. Right about here, January of 21. If you remember back to the Bitcoin and crypto world, this is really coincidental timing with Bitcoin and it moving to a new all-time high, as well as meme coins. That's going to be our second chart today. Pepe hitting all-time highs. And when I made this stream, it actually hadn't hit all-time highs quite yet. So it looks like during the last few hours, hitting up those big numbers, boys. We're going to pull that chart up. Let's see, GME on the monthly, we can see still not at its 2021 levels, but this is quite a candle on the week. Since that high of 126, GME has spent, looks like the better part of 3 years, trading down and to the right, painting a beautiful descending channel. Probability dictates that we see a break to the upside, and so far, May not disappointing. Now, it has a lot of ground to make to get back to those highs. Let's see where we're at. Actually, let's hide all of this. This is too much distraction. There we go. Let's also flip this over. Let's go to the main screen. Back to its highs has quite a long journey. Even today's $38 high sits, like 60% under the $117 high of the 2021 rally. Almost back to its 618 retracement, looking for like $50. Now, GME has had its trading halted multiple times today because, let's be real, stocks are a scam. And GME is maybe the most highlighting of that being a scam. A quick kind of recap of this. In 2021, we had a short squeeze on GME. Its rising price again as deep effing value has returned to Twitter. In the meantime, Ryan Cohen, founder of billion-dollar e-commerce company Chewy, has become an activist investor, having turned around GameStop to be profitable for the first time since 2018. The short squeeze due to naked shorting. Countless counterfeit shares of GameStop existed that were not authorized by the company, and, well, as we all remember, they tried to keep the price down. It did work, apparently. Those betting on GameStop going down to zero in price or bankruptcy now have to buy their shares back at market price. And apparently we are seeing about $1 billion in liquidations already this morning on GME. I find this very exciting. I wish, if you're a GME person out there, if you found this stream, you're not a crypto guy, you found this, that's awesome. I wish that we could get the GME people, the apes, onto the Bitcoin team. Bitcoin is what they want. They just don't know it. Bitcoin is the asset that they can't just issue imaginary shares. They can't control it in that way. And man, once they figure that out, that's going to be some big stuff. Let's move on from GME. I have my alert set. I'm looking for higher highs, maybe $50 this month. And I think this story is going to unfold even potentially during this live stream. That wick high and then higher lows painting out some kind of flag. GME may see even more upside into this week. We'll stay tuned and we'll be covering that pretty closely. Now, Pepe, back to the crypto world. Pepe, we've been talking about all kinds of charts over the last 3 weeks, 5 weeks, trying to keep ourselves engaged with crypto in general, and it has been difficult. A lot of sideways price action on Bitcoin, kind of in the boring stage that we see typically going into summer. However, the meme coins are moving again, and we have looked at this chart multiple times over the last few weeks, and I could not explain it, but Pepe, seemingly more bullish than the others. I've said that on multiple accounts. We had many a long position theorized on this stream live, and honestly all of them seem to be working out. Even Tuesday or Monday in May, May 6th, something like that, we looked at this and we even said maybe even a scalp long might play out here. So far so good. Pepe hit an all-time high in dollars, but the story's not over. A beautiful back test of its previous all-time high has now set Pepe up into price exploration. Could be a very, very spicy week or end of May ahead of us, but that's not all. That's not all. Before it broke in dollars, we actually saw Pepe break a different all-time high, so it's double dipping today. Pepe against Bitcoin, or Pepe BTC, setting all-time highs before the dollar pair. If you didn't think there's value to these charts, you probably haven't been using them, because this was an early warning sign. Breaking out before the dollar pair. Let's dump down to the day and see what this looks like. Beautiful daily candle here. Pepe against Bitcoin up 17%. What a monstrous candle, man. That's beautiful. Pepe had actually not broken its all-time high at all this year against Bitcoin, and this sets it into a category that I can't really name any others. Have any others broken their all-time highs versus Bitcoin, excluding coins that are brand new or maybe a year or two old? I can't name many, and I'm going to be turning to the chat to see if you guys have answers there. But finally, breaking its Bitcoin all-time high. So is it going to enter price exploration? Are we going to see Pepe really take off? That's what we would typically say. I have no argument against that other than I think Pepe, I don't understand why people buy it, but that doesn't matter. Our 1618, so using our Fibonacci extension tool, breaking our all-time high here today, we look to the 1618 extension. That sits at however many zeros, like 9 zeros, 518, currently at 168. So you can see that is a huge gain. That is a doubling. Actually, it's more like 2.5x versus Bitcoin. Now, if Bitcoin trades sideways, that would imply Pepe making a 250% move in dollars. If it stays sideways, if Bitcoin climbs up as well as we've seen in the past, that may lead to even bigger gains. Now, there is one bearish outcome here. If Bitcoin does do the big dump, Pepe could reach these levels without really moving up in dollars. I'm not going to get into that too much, but this is exciting. This is pretty interesting, guys. What other charts? Let me pull up the chat here. Can anyone name a single other chart from a coin that's broken its Bitcoin all-time high that didn't exist. I mean, that existed, I'll say minimum of like 3 years ago. So it had to exist, we'll say before 2022. Pepe barely meets that cut. Really, none of the other meme coins do other than Doge that people still talk about. Anything. Pepe, more like Zaga. Sure, Sal, I'm not a huge Pepe fan, but I'm a chart fan. I'm a crypto fan. And this is eerily reminiscent of January in 2021. We had the meme coins pump. We had GME pump. Bitcoin got sent to all-time highs later in that year. This is exciting, finally. It's been very boring. I've been doing my best to keep you guys engaged and entertained, but this is actually exciting. Let me see. You're done with trading crypto, says A. That's fine, man. You don't have to trade. You can still be in crypto. You can still be a part of communities. You can still like crypto or not. You don't have to trade. I think people kind of get steered to that now in the beginning, mostly because that's what's profitable for content creators. But you don't have to trade, bro. In fact, the most successful people in crypto I know, just DCA. They do nothing. They just buy and chill. What's up, Leroy? ICP today at a low of $11, then a high of 12. That's quite a wild ride, my friend. What's up, Brucey? Pepe coin. This is Pepe coin. Pepe coin. 𝐂𝐴𝐧. Can I check Sui? 𝐒𝐈𝐆𝐍 wants to check Chippy. Bonk has a new high. So Bonk, let's pull it up. I don't doubt it. I did not check every chart this morning. Like I said, I had a doctor's appointment. I didn't even plan on going live, but man, it called. So Bonk against Bitcoin, no all-time high. In fact, really savage highs coming down. These big, tall wicks on the weekly. No all-time high versus Bitcoin. It's more likely to put in an all-time high versus the dollar. But looking at the Pepe chart, maybe beginning that rally. Really too early to tell. Looking at our analysis here, support held. Our entry on the long still holding us in this nail-biting suspense, man. This is roughly where we took this long back in March. Didn't get stopped out. Still waiting on that upside price action. Will Bonk move up? Will Bonk see higher highs? I think so based on this chart. It's not as clean as Pepe. Remember, Pepe had that beautiful back test of its previous all-time highest support. We saw Pepe move to its extension and then pull back and then move up again, now at a new all-time high. Bonk, not quite in that category. Bonk did move to an all-time high last year, did set a higher high in March, but we never saw that clean back test. And more importantly for me, this Bitcoin pair, Bonk BTC, really struggling. Really struggling. Not saying it's off the table, not saying it's impossible, but at the moment, not really comparable. Pepe blasting all-time highs in dollars, blasting all-time highs against Bitcoin. This is a beautiful chart. I wish it wasn't big. I wish it was some other coin. Wish it was Bitcoin. Wish it wasn't Pepe, but that's what we get here. We got to take it when we get it. What's good, Shirley Sound? How you doing, man? Most AI tokens. Grateful. Name one. I'll look it up. What AI token has broken all-time highs against Bitcoin? I'll look it up. Cherry City Bulls. Meme pumps then alts. I guess. I mean, aren't all alts memes in some way? I don't know. What's up, Fabio? Can I check Tezos? I don't know, dude. I don't think you want me to check Tezos. Brucey, OG 2016. Pepe coin will have its day. Sure. What is that like? There's many Pepe tickers out there, actually. Just lost everything, all your life savings in one trade. Your wife hates you. Destroyed your life, literally. Richard Gilbert, I hope that's not true. I hope you're just pranking us, man. If that is true, my condolences, brother. I wish you would have found our community earlier. There was some mistakes made. I think you're aware of that. Man, rough. Hope that's a prank. Anyway, you guys over there, Richard, Brucey, Leroy, A, you guys are on the vertical mobile stream. If you want to join us on the main one, if you're on a PC, TV, whatever, hop over. There's a lot more people over here. What's going on, Maddox? Did Render hit all-time high? Render's looking good, but Render also not at an all-time high to my knowledge versus Bitcoin. I'm not sure there really are any, and I hate it. It tastes bad in my mouth to say. I don't like this scenario. I want my precious bags to be doing this. I do own some Pepe, of course. We traded up on it pretty well. in what, 21, something like that. Made some big bags, but render also not at all-time high versus Bitcoin. Now this reminds me of INJ. INJ did a really similar thing. I think it saw an all-time high in March, but then fell back below. So render definitely not looking bad. I like this chart. This is a weekly chart of render versus Bitcoin. That's higher lows, baby, and higher highs. That's an uptrend. That probably explains over the last few weeks, we've had a few charts that we've said, these look more bullish, Pepe was one, than the rest. What's happening? Render was included in that. Man, what other ones? I'll have to think about it. Render and Pepe are the only two I can think of off the top of my head, but no all-time high there. I'm looking for it. Anything. Any other coins. I wish this wasn't true. Render looks great in dollars. I think the BTC pair looks great too. I think it's due for another move to the upside, as you can see by these long positions here, looking for that $50 range. But at the moment, not Pepen. Not Pepen. Pepean. You got liquidated, man. Richard, I love you, brother. My heart goes out to you. I could sit here and preach about what you could have done better or whatever, but like that's not going to help you, dude. Not surprised the wife is angry. Honestly, Richard, and this goes to anyone who might find themselves in a position, this won't be the last story we hear. You got to get some help, bro. Taking risks that big is like in the gambling addiction side. I say that out of love, not out of hate, not trying to make fun of you, but seriously, bro. Also might settle the wife down a little bit if you tell her you're going to get some help for that. Anyway, heart goes out to you, brother. Send you my love. Everybody send Richard. Send him your hearts and your good vibes today. He's going to need it. Chipper. Probably not right now. Myra. Maybe not most, but a few. I need one. Name one. Render FET BTC as a shot. FET is in that category of charts that were looking better than most, but I don't think so. Let's see. I'd love to be wrong. Doubt it. Big doubt. FET BTC, nah, not even close. Not even close. I'm trying to drill this in, guys. The fact that Pepe has broken its all-time high versus Bitcoin here is big. I hate it that it's Pepe. Like I said, it feels dirty, but I can't name any others. Can we name one? I'm reading the chat. What's up, VZ Fat Cat? Michael Collins, Chipper Chippy, ESHD. Tom, I really like you, bro. You're a good man. Thank you, friend. I appreciate you. You're on your phone and you're in the main chat. That's good, Flex. You don't have to be over there. Ivan, and then back to 150 today. Chippy, man, what's with the chippies? I'm looking for coins that have broken their all-time high in Bitcoin, not chippy. Flex, I don't see Richard in chat. He's in the other one. Yes, he's over on the vertical stream chat. I think there's probably like 100 viewers over there. We got a lot more on the main. There also is a poll going. Do you feel like it's January 2021 today? That'd be a rather bullish yes if you selected yes. Only 270 votes, guys. Let's get those numbers up. Let's get the likes going, the subscribes. Let's get the shares. Hype up the stream a little bit. It seems that people are feeling good, feeling a little bully. Solana. We're going to look at Solana. Don't worry. Theta broke. Vibes, I think you're baiting me with this. I think you're baiting me. I think this is a prank, but you know what? It's fine. I'm in the mood to be pranked today. We're all good. What's up, Mighty Mighty? I know you have a little trade going on. That ain't too bad there. Mighty Mighty sent me his Pepe long like a day ago or two, and I was like, I'm so jealous. I've been saying how good this chart looks for weeks. Didn't add to my position. I am jealous. Theta, no new all-time high versus Bitcoin. Honestly, not even close. Not even in the realm. Not even like, oh my goodness, it could happen. Down 88% versus Bitcoin. This is a testament. You guys say, oh, you can't get rich with Bitcoin, or I don't know, whatever your excuse is to not go with the like thing that's going to work, right? These charts show you the rarity that is coins breaking their all-time highs against Bitcoin, meaning outpacing Bitcoin. Almost all of them have some kind of run up. We see that typically in the earlier times, maybe it's first cycle, and then that run up, that high, in most cases, sits as the all-time high indefinitely. Some charts never break them again. It is important. It is something to pay attention to, though, when you see it. When you see these on charts, it's something to pay attention to. You're right. You think it's the only one. I can't name a single other one. What's up, Brandy? Bitcoin dominance currently too high for altcoins to reach all-time high versus Bitcoin. I don't disagree, but Pepe does. Pepe disagrees. I'm just messing with you, man. What's up, Luca, Tony, Chippy? You guys can leave most of the spams out there. Spams is really is good. It's good for the engagement. We can look at Pepe on a small time frame, but this thing's in price discovery, man. You go into price discovery, bets are off. TA is typically not gonna help you. But we'll see. We'll see what it has. We are battling in the dollar pair with the all-time high after briefly moving above the all-time high. It looks like 1620. About an hour ago on the dot. Broke its all-time high. Seeing some sellers, some profit takers come in, pushing it back down. Man. Where are you going to look? 0.00009 maybe back to this resistance that we saw hold this chart down from March all the way until today. Very clean resistance there. Very pretty inverse head and shoulders going on. Actually, I might be able to find a little trade here. Trading in this condition gonna be higher risk than typical. Gonna be rough. However, we do have a pattern here. It's going to take some patience if we did want to hit this. Just looking, giving it the 2-second TA. How did this not? There we go. Sorry there. Done. There it is. 2-second TA right here. You have a neckline. It looks like it's right below 0.9, like 8823. Let's invert this chart, give you guys a better look. What do you see? Do you see a head and shoulders? You should. You have, let's say, left shoulder, head. We could say that's the right shoulder. It doesn't really matter. What does matter is we have a clearly defined neckline. That neckline has broken. We have set a higher high. So let's take a look at this. This would be the logical way to trade this. Wait for it. It may move up higher. In fact, pretty easy to pinpoint where that might be. Let's take a look. That might be a big gain, another 100% gain, possible. Definitely possible to see this and then back. However, I think we get something a little more chill. Likely for today, Pepe's top is in. Doesn't mean it can't go higher this week, but it doesn't guarantee it will. I think we see something like this, back testing that inverse head and shoulders neckline. This is the entry when that happens, and then you look for the move. That could be a very slick trade. So there you go, friend. That's going to take some patience. It's unlikely to happen today. You know what I'm saying? This might be end of week. It might be end of May. This could be a slow bleed. Doesn't really matter. Doesn't matter. Opportunity is there. I'm not going to do that. Although maybe I'll add to my position down there. That could be a good one. That could be decent. I wanted to put on music. Let's see. How do you guys feel about Ganja White Knight? Hopefully, I'm so reluctant. I don't want to get like shadow banned. I want music though. What do you guys, if you want music, put a 1 in chat. If not, put a 2. Let me see. DMT. What's DMT? That's really old. Randy, for the love of God, all things holy, please look at Chippy and get it over with. All right, Randy, only because Randy asked. It's on Deck Screener. Man, I hate going to Deck Screener. There you go. I don't typically like to be bullied into looking at charts, but it is what it is. Deck Screener. Let's pull it up. Pulling it up. There it is. Is this it? This fish? Chippy? Chippeda? Is this it? This is the thing I hate about Deck Screener. It's like you type in Chippy and there's going to be like 100 of them. Chippy. 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 All with different price movements. Wonderful. On Sol. They're all on Sol. Liquidity. All right, we'll go with the one with 1.4 million in volume, 24 hours. That's some volume. Does this even have a chart? There it is. This has existed all of 2, 4, 6, 7 days. Honestly, yeah, you guys aren't gonna like this, but not a great sign, that lower high, especially right off this. Like early, easy to pump time. Higher high, or all-time high, lower high. It's not ideal. There's not enough data to do anything with. I just noticed this. If you lose this trend line, this is about all I can say about this chart. Lose this trend line, you're currently at it, and things don't look great. But you haven't broken the trend. You're still uptrending. I am just cautious or reluctant to say this is an easy dub with that lower high there. Hold your low today. Make your ways back up to highs. Break your all-time high there, and you got yourself further upside. There you go. Chippy. They're like, we hated that. We hated it. Why did you look at it? Why didn't you say good things? What's up, Sagar? Pepe? Yeah, we've been looking at Pepe the whole time. Yes, this one. Yes, this one. 7-day poo coin. Here comes the rug, probably. DeFi is a dead coin. I didn't even know there was a coin named DeFi. Martini guy is well-known. Schiller, says Lee. How did cashew and pizza go? I don't know. Did the Martini guy talk about it? That's why. No comment on Martini guy. No comment. Holy crap. Do we have 2,000 viewers? I guess. Thank you, Chippy bots. Appreciate you. If you could, all of you, could you just tickle that like button? Subscribe, share it out. You can tell them I looked at Chippy. You can go out and you can post clips. Say Tom Crown looked at Chippy. What's up, Dino Mike? What's up, Raymond? King Peasant. Lion in my pocket, please. Bitcoin put in a higher high. Yeah, I almost forgot about the Bitcoin TA. So let's jump into this here. I shared this with the trading group, the VIP trading group, that you can get access to just by signing up with any of the partners in the video description below. It doesn't cost you anything. You'll get the goodies early. So I do have some alpha on the Bitcoin chart that I'm going to share with you guys. In front of you is the 3-day Bitcoin USD chart. On top of it, the Ichimoku cloud, one of my favorite indicators. Great indicator. I noticed something, I want to say it was about 24 hours ago. Another similarity to the ETF sell-off. I've been saying all this time, I keep getting these ETF sell-off vibes. Here's another piece of confluence for you. On the ETF sell-off, Bitcoin slightly bounced, traded sideways. However, its 3-day Ichimoku cloud gave us 2 back-to-back signals. This does not happen often. We had the cross down above the cloud, which happened on the 6th of February. And then on the 9th into the 12th, we got the cross up. So this is an unusual setup. You don't typically get a cross down and cross back up. In fact, you'll look back at these and you'll see they are usually far apart. Here we go in May of 23, August, finally flipped back, October, multiple months in between. So on the ETF sell-off, we got back-to-back 3-day signals, and on the close, no, it was more than 24 hours ago, almost 40 hours ago, we got the cross down. This setup, potentially, now there is some nuances to this, but potentially could end up looking just like that ETF sell-off. What we would need is in this 3-day candle, and so far so good in 1 day and 17 hours, whatever. So far, so good. We saw a pretty immediate reaction to that 3-day close, price moving higher. Now, the exciting part isn't here yet. We haven't gotten a higher high. It looks like we've just retapped the previous 3-day high, but breaking that, preferably closing above, say, 64K, I think we get that cross back up and we end up looking just like that ETF sell-off. What do you guys think? I think it's spicy. I think it's very spicy. This comes off, though. This is not the only thing here. This is combined with a very spicy signal on total crypto market cap. We've been looking at this for a while. What a time to look at it again. Since the week closed, we can kind of draw some more conclusions here. We have our 20-week moving average that met with horizontal resistance or support, at 2 trillion after rejecting from our monthly resistance, the only one really that exists on total. Reminder, total did not break all-time high. We were keeping our eye on this and saying that's when the real run's going to start. We may not even have seen the actual bull market start. After testing resistance back to support, Combined with that 20 weekly, we have not seen a lower low. Now that's what I'm keeping my eye on right here. Last week was threatening. Closed down, was the lowest close since February of this year. However, lows held, and so far this week, we're doing okay. This is a really careful situation. Not that much downside can bring us a good amount of pain. Reminder though, that's like 232 trillion or billion. We need to lose 232 billion in market cap to put us back below the low of end of April. As long as that holds, we're still trending up in my opinion. Looking back, this is interesting. Is this it? 21. Very different approach here. Very different approach. Actually, I don't have any more comment on that. But I think Bitcoin's looking good. I think total crypto market cap is looking good as well. I like the cleanness between resistance and support. Very careful, gentle touch. Floated back up. I think we're going to slowly paint an inverse head and shoulders here over time. Let's go down. Let's go down on the corn. I got so sick of looking at these daily candles. There it is. On the 3-day, we saw this double top at 63.4. It is visible, of course, on the day after hitting a lower low. Back up. Let's see where we're at. Market cipher B actually slowly giving me a rollover signal. Our momentum highs seemingly weakening here. VWAP moving up. Money flow I need to see pick its butt up. That's how I see it. Money flow needs to get in line here. MACD, very choppy, no clear signal, but we do see increasing buying momentum on today's candle, provided we close up here. RSI is so low on the day, it is kind of spooky. I think I got rid of this stuff accidentally. It's kind of spooky there. Let's add these back. Let's see, did that work? There it is. A little spooky. I want to see this picked up. Remember, I usually describe RSI as something that is misunderstood. However, the easiest way to understand it would be under 50. Remaining under 50 RSI typically shows us a downtrend. When we remain above 50, like we did back here in February, typically showing us an uptrend. So I don't love what's going on here. RSI seems to be rejecting from 50, but it is really slowly building strength. This doesn't look great, but it's slowly building strength off of our RSI moving average, and that can lead to a nice little pop to the upside. So I'm going to go down in time a little here. 12-hour, very similar stuff going on. Momentum struggling, but flipping over as well. Nothing there. 12-hour does give us what we're looking for on the day. Money flow making we'll call it a higher low. A little trigger wave here, VWAP up. That's what you want to see going into that day, into that daily time frame. Let's go. I'm going to do 8-hour. Rarely look at 8-hour, but there's definitely an argument that the 8-hour is a valuable time frame. Rejected, rolling over, lower or higher low here on money flow. We got a good setup. Down to the 4. Some bearish divergence coming in on a 4-hour time frame unless we can break that 63.5 high here. RSI has moved to a higher high versus May 10th. However, price has been unable to close a candle higher, and that's going to paint bearish divergence until it's broken. 4-hour creeping up. I like this. Lower time frames are looking better. Into the 2. Same bear div. A little bit weaker. There we go. On the hour, RSI all the way up and overbought. Retracing a little bit here. I like that. All right. Can we just get a definitive break? Like, please? Thank you. Whales out there, give us a definitive break. I'm done with this. I'm ready to see the real fireworks. What else do I have pulled up for you guys today? Let's see. Bonk, not moving. Pepe, retracing as we kind of speculated, likely to see it cool off a little bit here. It's the only thing that was moving. It broke its all-time high against Bitcoin, got very exciting. And now doing the typical Bitcoin thing, crypto thing, retracing, doing a little bloody selling. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. I'm going to play music. I don't care. Here we go. Let me know if the volume is bad. Volume check, please. Good, good, good. You'll be talking about Chippy again. All right, well, bet. You are Taiwanese and your English is not good. Can I tell you whether Bitcoin will go up and down? Well, my Taiwanese friend, if I could tell you the future, I probably would not be streaming. Is bad all good? All right. Turn it down a little bit. If I could tell you the future, I'd probably be off on an island somewhere, flying around in like a golden helicopter. A bit low, that's fine. That's good. I want it a bit low. There we go. At 1 million, more like, sure. What's up, homies? I like both your streams, not sure why everyone else didn't. I don't know. People are being stingy with the likes lately. It's okay. Let's go back to GME. GME holding these gains is beautiful. It's beautiful. You know for a fact, if this was Bitcoin, if it did that, like in 5 minutes, whatever, it would have gone right back down. It would have gone right here and done this and freaked everyone out. I'm liking this. GME, I think it's going to flag out here. And since it's not crypto, maybe it's got a shot at actually playing out like a bull flag, right? Maybe it's got a shot. Let me see. Big gap below. Let's mark this gap. Gap marked. Boom. Let's go. Are we missing anything on this chart? Gap down filled, gap up filled, gap up filled. Yeah, pretty good, man. I think GME has more gas, baby. What do you think? BTC pair runner-up, TON Bitcoin. Have you been doing some homework back there, Grateful? I'll look at TON just for that. Just because I believe. What I think of the weekly stotch? I don't know. I'll have to look. Probably fine. TON giving us that back test of the previous all-time high. Almost all-time high. All right. Maybe you're right. Velo. I just remembered Velo was one of them that's been moving differently and looking good. TON Phil. Easy trade. Just looked for a back test of the all-time high. 547. Filled unstopped. Back to its previous high. TON is looking actually very spicy. You're right. Now, did it break its Bitcoin all-time high, its Bitcoin pair? That I don't know. It's possible. It's definitely possible. Let's see. Gotta check. Okay, we got all the history. Has TON only traded since? No. TON. Yeah, TON crypto. Here we go. I'm gonna make my own Bitcoin pair. Bitcoin USD. There we go. Done. Let's see. Nope. Good eye. I appreciate it. Keep them coming, man. Keep them coming. Don't stop. Certainly bullish against against Bitcoin. Certainly bullish. This looks like a deep retracement, like a 786. Putting on ground here. I mean, I like this. I think it looks good. I like this especially. Move up. Higher high versus September of 23. You painted that beautiful higher low. You broke it. It seems like all-time high is in order. Not there yet. For those just tuning in, I've challenged you all. Send me a single other chart. Send me a single other coin that has broken its all-time high against Bitcoin or is currently at an all-time high versus Bitcoin. We're struggling here. TON, not a bad one, but definitely not there yet. Not there yet. It's got about a 40-50% gain to make to get back there. But it looks good. I think that this is one that is likely to do so. It looks incredibly likely that TON is going to move to a new all-time high against the dollar. Bitcoin's going to be a harder challenge. You love some dubstep. This is Ganja White Knight. Love Ganja. It's more of like a bassy rhythm thing. What's up, Priest XBT? Hope you have a wonderful weekend yourself. Or did. Mine was calm. It was calm. What's up, Alexander G? I saw you with the membership earlier. I got distracted. Good to see you, darling. What's up, Crypto Brat? 64, 65, 67, 70, all-time high. The bar keeps lowering. We just need 64 to give us our first higher high. Yes. Well, as we set a series of lower highs on Bitcoin, the bar does move. The goalpost does move. Each lower high representing a closer, lower price point where we might get excited for a breakout. If Bitcoin rejects here, moves to a lower low, that's just going to continue to play out, right? If you see something like that, I guess that's maybe the silver lining to dumping over a long period of time. As we paint lower highs, that bar does become more in reach. Roaring Kitty awakens. That's what we're saying. You're going to enter GME last night, King of Kings, man. Wouldn't that have been glorious? How can there be 2,000 viewing and so few likes? I have no idea. Maybe we got some bots and stuff. I don't know. Thoughts on music, Anthony? Are you still here? Music. Tom, Bitcoin could just be putting in another lower high, Mitchell. Sure. Absolutely. Well, at this point, it wouldn't be a lower high. It would be like an equal high here. We see that on the 3-day. We see it on the 1-day. Definitely possible. If we had this price action that we're seeing right now, but we didn't see, let's say, Pepe at a new all-time high. Pull that up. Pepe. Or GME blasting off like this, I think there would be very little reason to be excited about. It's like you're just retesting the same high of the 8th and 9th of this month. It's not very exciting. But since we have these other things, that doesn't guarantee we're blasting off to the moon here, but it does tip the scales a little bit. This is almost exactly what we saw in 2021. GME went nuts, meme coins went nuts, and Bitcoin trucked its way up. Let's see. This was like back here, January. Right about here. Interesting that this is also similar to the price action that we see right now. That is actually very interesting. I just noticed this. What? Let's see what this retracement was. My allergies are bad today. 31%. Boop, boop. 31%. You know, let's even do this. Let's make a new chart. A chart that I'm sure only a handful of humans have ever seen. GameStop divided by the Bitcoin. Let's see. Music makes streaming so much better. Even the mighty GameStop shows us that over time, all things are in a bear market versus Bitcoin. This rally here kind of reflective of the price not really back to that 2021 level. But you can see a trend line developing. This kind of looks like a broadening pattern. Maybe you see a test to the top of the wedge. If GME blasts off, you can see that. I do like that it held this higher low here. But man, look at this. Everything. If you look at any chart divided by Bitcoin, it ends up looking like this over time. And over enough time, it ends up doing the exact same thing, man. Just like everything. I love it. GME people, come over to Bitcoin. Bitcoin, I don't know how you got onto GME to like do this. Crypto people, we love and respect what you're doing, but we're doing the same thing. You're just doing it under their rules. Come to crypto, come to Bitcoin. We don't have their rules. They can't just print shares. They can't do the gibberish. They can't halt trading. It just blows my mind that the GME people never made that migration. Hopefully we see that into I don't know, this year, next year. That'd be amazing. But really reminiscent here. All-time high broke back here. This was like November of 2020. Moved up, pulled back into January. So this is questionably where we are today. Is this where we are today? I think, honestly, it's not the craziest thing to say. I think it is very possible. Let's check the current retracement. I don't even remember what the percent is. January 2021. Let's see. I think we're only at like 25%. Doesn't have to have the same percent retracement or anything, but would be cool. 23%. What do you think? Lag. Lava. Lag. I don't know, man. Lava lag. 500 votes on the poll. Looks like we're feeling those 21 vibes. Let's go. What's up, Greg? C. Ron, you don't have enough BTC or meme coins. Wow, well, nobody has enough Bitcoin. There's no such thing. Not a thing. Never enough. Look at this, man. This would be a pretty nasty spot to reject from. That being said, 63,470. We can just call it 63.5. That's a pretty perfect back. That's like a pretty perfect retest. Lower low, retest the high. You really do want to push up here. If you lose this, there is always a possibility you get another higher low. Maybe you make your way back up. That could look actually pretty good inverted. But man, losing our low from the 10th, this gets very threatening. As exciting and as excited as I am today, we got to stay in reality. I'm not seeing that at the moment, certainly on the table, but man, only because you painted the lower low. You really got to get above it. Kind of good news though, even if you do break 60.15, even your 2 measured move target using our fib only brings you to 67K again. Certainly can go lower, but this is like in the realm of probability. When we see a low or high broken like this, we look for this extension. That would still paint a higher low. Man, what do you guys think? Chat, I'm sitting here staring at it. I'm just, my brain, my gears are turning, but it's just the same data. What do you guys think? I want to know. What's up, books, iBooks, MCRT? What's that? The US dollar is in trouble if true. The US dollar has been in trouble, and that is why tomorrow may be such an exciting day. Let's pull this up. I want to know what you're thinking on Bitcoin. I'm reading the chat. Right here was the FOMC, where Chair Powell announced quantitative easing, well, quantitative tightening, tapering, reducing the amount of quantitative tightening. Since the moment those words were uttered, the dollar dropped, hit a lower high, and now is hanging out right around where it found support earlier in May. This is not a strong setup. Not the strongest setup. Looks like we're doing this. Fall, lower high, fall. Fall, lower high, fall. On a bigger time frame, the dollar could still be fine. This could paint out as a big old inverse head and shoulders, but the dollar has been struggling since Chair Powell, since the Fed reduced quantitative tightening from 60 to 25 billion at the FOMC on, what was it, like the 1st or 30th? I don't remember. 1st of May. Chair Powell speaks again tomorrow. We're going to be covering that live 9:45 East, way earlier than our typical wake up time. You better tune in for that. Scary Shizzles, that's right. What's up, Splash Fire Films? Greetings to you, my friend. What's up, Juanito? NSK Pool. 68 plus K after Powell. All right, let's do it. By the way, you might notice that none of the alerts are really working. YouTube is struggling today. Man, YouTube is struggling today. So is that vertical stream. I don't understand what's happening with them. Look at that viewership. Only 30 people. Yikes. That's okay. We got tons over on the mainstream. Maybe that's why. Maybe it's being overshadowed. I'm just going to go ahead, send everybody over to the mainstream. What do you think? Good. Perfect. All right. I am reading the chat. What do you guys think? Are we moving up? Let's change the poll. This is a better way to do it. Hold up a sec. All right, hold up. Taking us to all-time highs, baby. We'll top out before new all-time high. Lower high. Up. Lower high. Bearish. And then the high is in. 63.4, 63,470. Going lower now. There we go. Boom, done. Vote in the poll. Vote in the poll. We have a ton of viewers. A ton of viewers. A lot of active chatters too. If you're here today, put something in the live chat. Help engage with the stream. Maybe we can get even more viewers. I see VZ Fat Cat, That Crockpot, Subotics Mayor, Splashfire Film, Sin of Us All, Siberian Ice, Sacred, Randy, Priest XBT, Flex, Pitar, Mitic, Panda Poet, Odin, Nicholas Kespades, Max Gamertag, Mary Beth, my favorite name, Local Lag, Line in My Pocket, King Lowe's TV, King Peasant, Justin, Maurice, Joel, Romiera, Janix, Iwan, It's Autopilot, Greg Savchuk, Grateful MJP, Flappies, Derek Moore, Daniel Katz, Curb Shifter, Crypto Friend, Crypto Trading Hub, Anthony Allman, Alex Wells, Aerogelatina, Norob 10, Alexandria, of course, Dave Brum, what's up, brother? Daniel Lehman, I Never Miss You, Daniel Katz, and all kinds of others. What's up? Crow with Knife. All right, why not? Why not? Let me put some alerts here quick, though. Hold up. Also, in addition to putting those up, I forgot I have a long open. I showed you guys when I opened it, and I just forgot about it. It's been so long. Haha. Let's see. Dang, that is a deep retracement from that high. At least it was a higher high. Yeah. 62,350 is the price I'm keeping my eye on to the downside during this stream. Breaking that likely back to our range lows. Let me see. Best TA in town. You're feeling bearish? That's okay, Novocaine. In fact, I honestly hope most people feel bearish. If everyone feels bullish here, I think we're going right back down. What's up, Anthony? How you doing, bro? Hey, yo. Tillin. What's up, Tillin? Obe. John Doe providing the engagement. My guy. You're too kind. I know. What's up, Smooth Tom? Smash the likes, peeps. Smash the likes for peepees. If you own Pepe, Pepe, you hit a new all-time high on that hold today. Both in dollars and against Bitcoin. That's a big deal. That's rare. It's rare. More than one person wants to look at Crow with Knife. Okay. What's up, Noah? P-Fit, Left Field, Brick and Mortar, Arcanist, Autopilot, my guy, Angela, Crunk. Man, so many people. I guess we do have thousands of viewers. What's up, Your Owner? Cheers, bro. Chad Hayes. Bitcoin's riding downtrend line for mid-March highs. The wedge ends soon. It does seem, everything kind of seems to point to like the 15th of May. Like all these wedges, all these lines kind of intersect there. I'm trying to pull this trade up. I have to do all this security. Let me see. Got to type in your 2FA code, guys. By the way, you should have Google Authenticator enabled on all of your crypto accounts. Not like text. Text 2FA is gibberish. Google Auth. Press the like button. Thank you. Thank you. Do it. Obe, let me see. Bonk time. Honestly, it would not be a crazy thought to think that these other memes will rally. Certainly, it's a crazy thought to think all of the meme coins will rally just because Pepe's up. But guys, I can't stress this enough. Pepe breaking its all-time high today against Bitcoin is big news. It's big news. There's always a chance it gets meteor smashed, nuked right back down, but that's big news. I asked our chat of 2,000 people to name one other coin that has broken its Bitcoin pair all-time high recently, and we're struggling to name even one. Can you name one? Anyone out there? It's an open challenge. I will send the winner in Discord. If you join our Discord, discord.gg/TomCrown, I will send the winner a prize in our Discord if they can name one. Caveat is, it has to be a coin that's been around more than like 2 years. It can't be something that's brand new. No matter. What's up, Tom? Great stream. Thank you, Blue Flow. Mega bullish. Please rug me, says Iwan. All right. Some people just enjoy being rugged, man. Do I own Crow with Knife? I do not. If you're bearish, you need a bear hug. Good way to get sim swapped. if you're using text for 2FA. Guys, you might as well not have 2FA enabled if you're using text 2FA. There's like no point of it. It is not security. It's security theater. It's like the TSA at the airport. Uh-oh, hope the airport people don't come after me for that comment. Pepe, as we expected. Someone's saying, can I have a trade for Pepe? I said, this is likely what I'm looking for. Right back to that neckline. Could happen today. Hopefully not today. Hopefully it happens by the end of the week, not today. This is what I'm looking for. Get out of fiat into Bitcoin. That's some wise words. What's up, Near Robe? Bonk. Crow with knife. We can look at Crow with knife. Screw it. Soul Bitcoin. Soul Bitcoin has not broken its all-time high. I can tell you right now. Good guess, Priest. Good guess, but no. Can we look at Crow? Probably. 2006 OG Pepe coin broke its all-time high of Bitcoin last month. I don't doubt it, but like, yeah, it's not super relevant, not gonna lie. Solana struggling here, 150, but charts looking better than it has. Not related to the Bitcoin pair, but the Solana ETH pair has been very dominant. It did break an all-time high against ETH in March of this year. I'm looking for higher highs into the end of the year against Ethereum. Let's see though. Against Bitcoin, not even close, bro. Not even close. Keep them coming. 2,000 viewers, 2,000 people watching this, and nobody can name a single other ticker that has broken its all-time high versus Bitcoin recently. That is the significance. Like I said, I wish it wasn't Pepe. I wish it was Litecoin. I wish it was anything I have significant holdings of. I have some Pepe, but like, can't do it. Challenge is still open. I'll send you some sats in our Discord for anyone who can do it. Sol BTC not there. Ton BTC was a good guess. It does look like it's going to, but has not. Still hanging out about 30-ish% below its previous all-time high. Someone would look at Crow. Pull up Crow. Karoo. Crow and then Crow with knife. Crow has done nothing. I'm still bullish on it. Still sits here at 12 cents from our entry, down at 11.5. You might get another shot at that. What is the Crow with knife? Sea whiff? I thought that's cat with hat. Dude, all these tickers, man. This is cat with hat. I don't even know what the Crow with knife ticker is. Apparently. Let me look it up. 𝐂𝐽. That's a good ticker. Realistically, that's a good ticker. Securing your own assets never takes any risk. Sure. Sure. Okay, 𝐂𝐽 did not have good exchanges. Let's see. 𝐂𝐽 Tether. I guess we'll use... Is it 𝐂𝐽 CEO? Why is it 𝐂𝐽 CEO and not just 𝐂𝐽? What? Markets? Oh, it's on crypto.com? Holy crap. I'm very surprised. 𝐂𝐽 USD. Why are the crypto... Since when are crypto.com charts not on TradingView? Is this it? No, it hasn't been around this long, has it? Is this it? It's supposed to be at like 7071. This is why I don't... Oh wait, this is why I like avoid pulling up crap coins a lot of the time, because I'm gonna spend like 20 minutes trying to find this crap for like 5 people looking at it. Picked up MPLX on this beautiful day. Good for you, Baller University. I don't know what that is, but Solana market cap. Well, Solana market cap did hit an all-time high. It's now back down underneath that previous all-time high. But just so you guys know, market cap going up, our market cap hitting an all-time high doesn't really help your bags if price doesn't, right? Render BTC, that's a good guess, but unfortunately, negative. It did in March of this year, so that is fair enough. Similar, I think I&J did. But it is not at an all-time high now. That fell right back down to the trend and currently at a lower high. It is a better one. Like, out of all the charts people can name, Render is a good one. Actually, I have a suspicion about a chart that I haven't checked. Let's see. Oh, wait, no, nowhere close. Why is that so far? Velo has just been moving up. That's why I thought maybe there isn't even a BTC pair. No. That's odd. I guess it's because Velo had such a ridiculous all-time high, $5. Yeah, it's gonna be a while. FTM, we looked at FTM. That's another good guess. Or no, we looked at FET. I don't know if we looked at FTM. FET was a good guess as well. FET chart been strong. I'm gonna pull up FTM. No fill. Challenge is still open for anyone joining us. Name a single coin that is at an all-time high versus Bitcoin. FET, not even close, unfortunately. This is like what seems to be what happens to coins. They have some ridiculous huge high against Bitcoin, and then for the most part, at least as history stands now, they don't break them. FTM, not close. I&J Bad Baptist, you would have been right back in March, I believe. But you're not right now. Haha. Good guess, though. Good guess. In December 23, I&J was at all-time high versus Bitcoin. Did not last, clearly. Did not last, and honestly, it looks very bad against Bitcoin now. Look at this. Look at this open gap from December. All-time high, comes all the way back down, rejects on the week, and now is stair-stepping. That's kind of ugly. You do have strong support here, though. But I&J, nope. Nope. Arrow BTC, not a chance, dude. No limits Cushmaster. You have a dope name, but there is 0% chance I&J is at an all-time high versus Bitcoin. Wait. Not I&J. Arrow. Sorry, I was thinking Arrow. I read I&J again. I meant Arrow. 0% chance against Arrow. Or Arrow against BTC. But we'll pull it up. Pull it up. Aerodrome. Gosh, that is ugly. That's ugly. Aerodrome. Let's do Aerodrome Finance. We're going to make our own Bitcoin pair. Boom. Not even close. Not even close. But again, April. Dang, you know what though? Yeah, here's why. All right, I can explain this one. So yes, did hit an all-time high in April. So last month, you're saying, Tom, isn't that close enough? What's, doesn't that count? It would, but this doesn't have enough. So the only caveat to this challenge, guys, challenge is still open for anyone tuning in. Name one chart that is at an all-time high against Bitcoin. However, it can't be something that is brand new. It can't be anything, I would say, younger than 2 years. Because if it's brand new, it's going to be at an all-time high versus Bitcoin because it never traded against Bitcoin before. It's going to be its highest price. So Aerodrome, not a bad suggestion, but doesn't fit because it just doesn't have the history. Keep them coming. Name one more. What about Rune? This is also a really great way for you guys to just get me to look at charts. Not going to lie. I'll pull up Rune. Rune BTC, not even close. Lower high. This actually looks kind of ugly against Bitcoin. But guys, I'm saying this, especially if you're not familiar with these, a chart that has kind of ugliness against Bitcoin doesn't mean it has to go down in dollar value. It just might mean maybe it has a longer trip to go. Maybe, its rally will be slower. I don't know. Doesn't mean it's going down in dollars. This is just its value versus Bitcoin. You can get this by just dividing its US dollar value by Bitcoin's US dollar value. Rune was a good guess, but no, not happening there. That's kind of ugly. I would be very sketched out by Rune. Any trading below $4.31. I'm going to put that on my chart. That double bottom there. If that breaks, this looks like crap. Still strong, though, as it's held it. Put it in higher highs. It's trending up again. 650s in the way. What else? Keep them coming. You said INJ. I know. We looked at it. Gala Games, not even relatively, not even like within 50% there, box. Good guess. 𝐂𝐫𝐫, I do not believe, but we'll see. We'll see. Nay. November 23 all-time high, lower high here in February, lower low in April. Honestly, 𝐂𝐫𝐫 BTC looks pretty trashed. I'm not gonna lie. Yikes. This could break to the upside, but you're probably just looking for a lower high again. Honestly, the reason this is so hard, the reason we have thousands of people in this live chat and we can't find any, except for Pepe. The reason Bitcoin dominance is moving, it's been moving up. I think it actually gained a lot of ground here even today in Monday. And when Bitcoin dominance is up, we don't tend to see these. This is a characteristic of Bitcoin dominance being down, like we saw 22, 23, typically correlated with bull markets, Bitcoin dominance down. So far, Pepe is the only one. Near, pull up Near. I know Near isn't at an all-time high either. TRX, definitely not at an all-time high. Near chart looking good. Near was one of them that was named actually last week in the Coinbase class action for selling securities or whatever. Near was one of them. Near really hasn't even noticed. Near, well, I'll say it looks good actually into this year against Bitcoin. That looks like it wants to double against Bitcoin, honestly. That chart looks good. Nowhere near the all-time high, baby. This is fun. This is actually pretty fun. 𝐂𝐴T BTC made new all-time high yesterday. Okay. I appreciate you, grateful MJP. I appreciate you, man. You're doing homework. I can see the gears turning in your head here. All right. You might be right. Arguably not enough history. Even just looking at the dollar pair, arguably not. Really what I'm looking for is coins that have done this, right? And are or aren't at a dollar all-time high, but have broken Bitcoin. Because this doesn't have really any price action from like the previous bull market, I think I have to disqualify it, but we'll look. 𝐂𝐴T BTC. No, that's not gonna fly to do it this way. Challenge still open. I will send you some goodies in the Discord. All right, so 𝐂𝐴T, we could say it did trade to an all-time high last month. I don't think the history is long enough to really fit, though. Like, I think you have to have some kind of high. Maybe I'm nitpicking. What do you guys think? Chat, is this the first one that we can find? Is this it? Is it Pepe and 𝐂𝐴T? Maybe I should put a cutoff date. Oh, this goes back to January 22. Maybe that is long enough. Ideally, coins that were around at the peak in 21 to today. I'll say, keep the homework doing. Keep going, grateful MJP. You're rocking it. This is so far the winner. I'll say you're the winner so far. Let me see. Anybody else? CVC, doubt it. 𝐂𝐶 BTC. 𝐂𝐶 BTC did put in a new all-time high. It definitely did. BNB not at an all-time high against Bitcoin. You know what? I didn't think of it. Maybe now. I didn't think of it, but maybe it is actually. We'll see. I don't think it is. Only because its price is right up there near its all-time high. Nah, not even close. Hopefully showing you guys all these examples gives you an idea, if you haven't been looking at these pairs, that there's value here. Not only is there value, there's significance to what happens on them. BNB, man, you're still about a 50% move back, 100% move back. Even though BNB has been performing so strongly, I've been feeling dirty. I'm feeling like I'm shilling you guys BNB. It has been so strong, man. It moved to its all-time high and it's just sat there now for like 2 months. Almost, it seems to like refuse to go down to 500. Even though it's showing extreme strength, it's still 100% move back to its all-time high versus Bitcoin. So far, we'll say AKT is the winner, but I'm trying to find a better one. The research we should be doing isn't RFK. Vote for Trump is a vote for fiat. Honestly, I feel like a vote for anyone is a vote for fiat. RFK is cool, and I really want to support him, but dude, some of the stuff he says is like just too wild for me. It's just like too much. Like the guy was saying he had like worms in his brain, and like, dude, if you had worms in your brain, like nobody needs to know. That's your medical stuff, right? Like, it's just an odd thing to talk about. I don't know. I don't like to get political here. Andy on Eth. Andy on Eth. What about Andy on Eth? TRX is the only one you can find. Tyron, are you serious? TRX? Well, I'm baited in. I'll check. I kind of doubt it. Beautiful Meta Signals. Speaking of which, let me really quick. Shout out to Meta Signals, our sponsor, the #1 trading signals program algorithm. Check it out. It's a project with Eric Crown and CryptoZombie and now myself. This was our first example of one of the alerts. It went well. Also, our sponsor, 𝐂𝐴LGO, link in the video description below for both of these. 𝐂𝐴LGO, you can get a free, risk-free 1-month trial if you use my link. Sign up. Okay, there we go. Got that out of the way. Disclosing sponsorship, check. TRX. Now, TRX, this chart's been a monster. I've been like seemingly the only one who thinks TRX is bullish. We are up at previous all-time highs, basically back-tested previous lower high into the bear market. But the question is it at an all-time high in Bitcoin? And the answer is no. No, it is not. Even if we discount that wick, it's a 425% move to an all-time high. TRX not doing it. Bro is not accepting the CAS. What? I already looked at CAS. I don't even know who you're talking to. It's older than Pepe. Pepe is 21, right? Yeah. Maybe I'm getting a little mixed up. I'll count it. Got a lot going on. 23. Yeah, you're right. I guess. You know what? Fair enough. Grateful. Thank you for calling me out. I never try to deceive you guys. Sometimes when you're live for long periods of time, you get mixed up. Time definitely important for this challenge. This is like more of what I was talking about, I guess, when I said time. Is definitive all-time high, major retracement, and then break all-time high, and currently at all-time high. You're right. You've won so far. Thank you for that. Keep me on track. My ADD sometimes takes over. We are looking for other coins at all-time highs versus Bitcoin. And shout out Grateful Imp. Join the Discord. Discord GG/TomCrown. I'll send you some sats. So far the winner, but that challenge is still open. Anyone else willing to take the challenge? Name a chart at all-time high against Bitcoin that's existed for, I don't know, any amount of time. Any amount. Do alts typically make all-time highs against Bitcoin at peak bull market? That's what we've seen in the past. More importantly, though, than I'd say even peak bull market to that question, would be at peak dumpage on Bitcoin dominance. This is why we haven't seen many, right? Right here. All of 23 into 24, Bitcoin has climbed in dollars and in dominance against the rest of the crypto market. Here is where we typically see alts at all-time high versus Bitcoin, when dominance is floored. So anytime from 21 into the end of 22, obviously back here, the most extreme version, this one was peak bull market. This one's more correlated to what kind of your point was line in my pocket. Peak bull market and yes, peak dumpage of the dominance. So you're right. You're right. I'm just nitpicking, being semantic. Let's see what else. Bitcoin's trading sideways in typical we're live fashion. Pepe selling off, trading sideways, putting in some kind of low here, but we're going to keep following it. IMX. I don't know, maybe. I got to refresh the chat. The chat's gotten too far behind now. I'm missing your comments. IMX, BTC. Kind of doubt it. Let's see. Nah. Nope. That's interesting. This is another thing I love about the Bitcoin pairs is you get charts that don't all look exactly the same. Look at this. If I were a gambling man, which I am, and if I knew anything about IMX, which I don't, I might be looking for a higher low here against Bitcoin, a break and a move up. This is a broadening wedge. That's a broadening wedge after a dump. That's interesting. Not an all-time high, though. Soft 𝐂𝐴 𝐸𝐻 on Solana. You know, dude, this is a lot of spamming. I'm going to put you in a little timeout. Take a 1 minute timeout. If you come back and you spam, then it'll be, I don't know, a day timeout. Lots of spam, I know, dude. I'm encouraging it, though. I'm kind of rabble-rousing them. GME on Solana can't be halted. Yeah, but GME on Solana is more centralized than GME on the NASDAQ, man. GME on Solana, what even is it? It's just a coin like some dude invented to profit off of people thinking that they're related somehow. Let me see. There's two GMEs. There's a GME called Dumb Money. That's funny. There are actually many GMEs. Let's look this up. All of which are pumping today, it seems. GME. We've got GME. This one's up 2,000%. We have GameStop up 420%. Dumb Money down 17. Dumb Money up 75. Let's see the one that's pumped the most. No market cap. Coinbase is not, CoinGecko is not even confident enough to give this a market cap. Look at this depth. No liquidity. That's game. Wait. Let's look at a different one. GME. GME. Challenge is still on, though. Name coins that are at an all-time high against Bitcoin. Challenge is on. Winner gets some sats. Some of Tom Crown's Bitcoin in the Discord. Dumb Money. Lol. Fitting. You're just so passionate. I don't know about that, Ali. Seems like you're just trying to get people to buy your bags, brother. No, I mean, that's crypto, though. It's not like you're some one-off for that. But just chill it out a little. What's up, 𝐵_Cashy? How you doing, bro? They're already pumping millions on chain. From CDC, from the Center for Disease Control. Bum. Render BTC, Scotty too hotty. That's a good guess. Render is a good guess, but unfortunately, nay. Not at an all-time high. Where even is my render chart? I pulled up so many for you guys. Here we go. Render did hit an all-time high. I say render is like probably the best guess. One of the best guesses. It's not there yet. Not there yet. Ton BTC, another good guess. We looked at that one. Not at all-time highs, but I think is going to test its all-time highs. I think it's heading back there this year. What's cooking, bruh? Just looking for coins that are at all-time highs versus Bitcoin. So far, we have Pepe hitting an all-time high against Bitcoin today and against the dollar. And I guess 𝐂𝐴TT is our accepted secondary winner. It is underneath its all-time high at the moment, but I think this fits enough. I think it fits. It hit one, like 3 weeks ago, something like that. Bismuth futures. GME's not on the NASDAQ. Well, forgive me. I think you knew what I meant, though. What about ICP and Kaspa? Anime spams over and over again. We have looked at both of those. We've looked at Kaspa. Kaspa not an all-time high against Bitcoin. We didn't actually pull up ICP, but there is a 0% chance ICP is at an all-time high. Versus the corn. Yeah, no. There you go. Nowhere close. Good to see you, brother. Good to see you, Chaos. The official Hilton. Toncoin, MakerDAO, ArcBlock. Maker? There? I don't think Maker is. TRB BTC. Godfather, you might... Let me check that one. That one might be. I don't think it is, but that one could be. Maker, nope. People say, Bitcoin, I have to get bigger gains with my alts. We have opened up dozens of charts so far, and almost all of them, no, all of them with the exception of like 2, have seen a high against Bitcoin at some point in their past and never broke it again. That means that over time, with the way the market stands currently, long-term, Bitcoin's the only option. That's could change, right? But so far, that's how it seems to be. A reality I'm struggling myself to accept because I don't want it to be true. I want my big bags from long ago to pump to new highs. It just doesn't seem to be what's in the cards. Hopefully that changes. TRB did hit an all-time high last year in December against Bitcoin. Nice. It has retraced, but higher low, bullish engulf in the monthly. TRB might move back to that all-time high. It might be looking to do that this year. But at the moment, down 86%. Good guess, though. Good guess. You pinky promise? That's good. How much higher does render need to go, Randy, for an all-time high against Bitcoin? 15%. Not that far. Not that much. Render is beautiful. Render's chart has been just exceptional, standing out. 0015 on render. I can see a trade there. If render doesn't break Bitcoin pair all-time high this month, likely in June, so I see like a lower high, June, return to 00015, maybe July, who knows, August, September, October, November, December, looking for that higher high. Can see that. Render is up there though. Render is a good one. Near we checked. GPU. I've never looked at whatever this GPU is. People have asked a bunch of times. I'll pull it up. Because I recognize it. It's not just bots or something spamming. We've had people ask over and over. GPU AI or GPU? Wow. Wow. I hope this isn't it, man. Holy crap. Mexi listed this. It traded up to $1,000 and is now at 0.0005 cents. Wow. I hope that's not what you're looking at. GPU. No idea. Is this it? GPU USD? Node AI? This could be at an all-time high, but it's brand new. So it doesn't really count. Anything that's just listed is gonna be at all-time highs against Bitcoin. Like, the heck? Simply by the nature of mathematics, man. Nah, not even close. Not close. I'm gonna set up this chart. Quick. Give me a tick. You can keep asking, keep looking. So far, we only have one winner. Only one person was able to name a coin. That isn't brand new. That's at all-time highs against Bitcoin. Just one. One winner. I want more winners. Here we go. That's all you got here. There you go. GPU. TRB we looked at. ABT, the only coin currently at all-time high versus Bitcoin is Pepe. Pretty much. That was like the long-winded point of this. I meant to ask you what I think about ICP and Caspa. I like Caspa. It's proof of work. ICP, it's a VC coin. And if you think Bitcoin is going to keep going down, we'll find out. I'm waiting for 62.3 here. I think it's very reasonable to expect a boring summer. That's what we've seen every summer, at least for the 5 years I've been streaming. I don't like here on Bitcoin. I don't like the 63,470 tap today. I'd like to have seen a higher high. Kind of waiting, watching it cook here. That was the wrong chart. That was AKT. AKT USD. Oh, was it? Dude, thank you. Keeping me on track. Keep calling me out, man. Look at how many charts I've opened. 𝐂, cat with hat, Sol, Theta, FET, BTC, Render. I don't even know where that one went. There's so many. TRB. There it is. Oh, this got goofed. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. Yeah, you're right. Let's see if that changes it up. Kind of similar. Somewhat similar. Point stands, this one we're going to count. This, okay. Actually, not only are we going to count this, I'm going to walk back and apologize what I said. Now that we have the actual chart up, yes, it isn't itself at an all-time high today, but I'll give it to you. This is the winner so far. AKT is the only ticker we've been able to name at an all-time high versus Bitcoin other than Pepe. Wild. 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 UMA, LPT, Ron, Node AI, GPU, same thing, got it. Peter Schiff finally seen his gold gain against Bitcoin. Is he? Is he? Because gold doesn't seem to be doing much either. Peter Schiff has some very selective vision. Probably because he's an old man. Probably because he yelled at Bitcoin for like a decade. And just watched his gold sit on the sidelines and do nothing. So next time you hear Peter Schiff yell about gold and gold, Bitcoin's worth only 19 ounces of gold, down from 24. Haha, Bitcoin suckers. Bruh. Peter Schiff was yelling about Bitcoin like back here. I should do Bitcoin gold. Yeah, we'll do it this way. This shows you how many Bitcoin or how much Bitcoin it cost to buy an ounce of gold. Back here in 2011, it cost over 800 Bitcoin, we'll say, for 1 ounce of gold. Today, 0.4 Bitcoin. This is what Peter Schiff is celebrating. This is what he's this is legit what he's celebrating when he tweets about this. Look at this, even from just 2013, 6 Bitcoin to an ounce of gold, into 2018 when it dropped under 1. Dropped under 0.1. Bounce, bounce, drop, drop. Look at this. This is what he's highlighting when he's yelling about this. This candle. You have to zoom in to even see it. This. That's it. Peter Schiff is either delusional or a genius at marketing. I'm going to go with a genius at marketing who's suffering from dementia slowly over time. That's my opinion. GME still trading sideways, potentially still respecting this flag. It seems with 2-ish hours left in traditional trading, the high may be in for the day. That was my guess earlier. Pepe bleeding on down, being a good little frog there. I'm looking for zeros, however many zeros, 8, 8. I think there could be an entry there. I don't think jumping in here now is the right choice. However, still at all-time high versus Bitcoin. I don't bet down on things when they're at an all-time high versus Bitcoin. Not a smart play in my history. I'm getting hungry. Dollar remains wrecked. Total remains good. At least Total doesn't have the flat, like, triple top here. That's good. I meant to show you guys this earlier. So some people asked for Ethereum. Interesting setup here on the Ichi for Ethereum on the 2-week. Ethereum in April tested the Kaijun. We saw it settle up above the TK. Now we have 6 days and 6 hours. We have tested the top of this cloud again. If Ethereum can close in the next 6 days above 3,100, I think we get reversal just based on this. This is pretty fancy. To put this in perspective, I'll show you Bitcoin on the 2-week. There we go. Done. Bitcoin on the 2-week, much cleaner. No test to that cloud. Now, what this does say to me is if Bitcoin continues down, which at this point is like 50-50 in my book. If it continues down, if it breaks its low, we can see a similar test at the end of April here to our TK, our shorter, quicker line. Our Kaijun or KJ, the longer line, it's like a moving average, just looks back more data. Sits at just under 50K. Obviously, that is a point that people are looking at. The cloud, aka of Bitcoin, is to follow the same route as Ethereum. Our cloud sits down just under 70 or 42,000. This is highlighting for us, in my opinion, 2 really, maybe even 3, really solid places to look for support if you think we're going to continue to sell off. Right here. Kaijun, flat cloud. There you go. 49.5, 42.2. There it is. You know, I signed into the exchange a bit ago. There we go. Show you guys this little trade. It's nothing special. It's not a big one. There you are. I opened this a while ago. I shared it with you guys on stream. Looking pretty good. Up 50%. How you like them apples? How you like that entry? 58.5. It actually was lower than that, but I added to it and it brought it up. It's only like I'm only risking like $2,000. It's not a big trade. But I'm keeping that open. I am looking for further upside. There you go. Ooh, wow. Oh, there goes the flow of viewers. The tide went back out. It's okay. We've been live an hour and a half already anyway. We're going to be live tomorrow, guys. Tomorrow. 𝐶HPOW is going to update us again at 9:45 in the morning. Here's what you should do. Right here. Right here. I want you guys to go to the channel page and click notify me. Click that. Tomorrow, 9:45 a.m. It's early. Also, you should check out a bunch of our free trading course here. Lots of great videos. Bangers. You should join the Discord. Discord.gg/TomCrown. Sign up with any of the partners in the video description below and get VIP access in there for free. Shout out to our sponsors, 𝐂𝐴LGO and MetaSignals. The best in the biz. Use my link, get some free trials. And honestly, I will see you guys tomorrow. I didn't mean to even be on this long. I just wanted to talk about GME and Bitcoin pumping and Pepe. I got distracted.